Hello and welcome to the third in our very special series of Talent X video blog for Focus on Engineering. I'm here with Raihan from Ontario Power Generation, and today we're talking about secrets and lies, things that students don't know but should know about starting a career in engineering. And I'm going to start out by asking you what the single biggest myth about starting a career in engineering is.
The myth I found was working by yourself, solving your own problem. Like in university, you are given a problem, you have to solve it by yourself in an exam. If you cannot do it, you get a 0. There's no teamwork or whatsoever. But when I came to work, it was totally different. I was not given a single problem to solve by myself. It was an entire team. They work on that problem. And in order to work in that team, you also have to have good communication skills. And that's also really important, which we didn't know about that either. So I'll suggest teamwork and communications are the most important thing, which we were not sure before coming into work.
And I think that as a student going through an engineering program, you're not always thinking about that, so that's really important to know. And now, so you go into your first day of your job at Ontario Power Generation, you start your first few months. What surprised you? What was the biggest surprise that you came across?
The intensive training program I was offered. I'm still on training. I have been here for 18 months and I still have 6 more months to go. There's a 2-year knee graduate training program offered by OPG. First you come in, you have an in-class training for 2 months, and then you go on 2 different rotations for 4 months, and after that you come to your home location where you'll be working permanently. And I'm in that home location, but I'm still on training. And they also have shift rotations, which also helps you to get in contact with the maintenance people working in the field. That actually helps you a lot too, instead of just doing your problems with your own section. And that's what surprised me, because I thought I'll just come and probably I'll have an introduction to the system and just give me problems and I'll be solving them, but it was not like that.
So essentially you thought that you were going to come in, be dropped on your head, but instead it was almost like a smooth transition from school to work.
Exactly.
And so there are a lot of students that are like, well, that sounds great. I'd love to be where you are 2 years from now. What advice would you give them on how to prepare themselves, prepare their resumes to to be successfully recruited to an organization like Ontario Power Generation?
I think experience is really important before graduating, and that actually helped me a lot too. Even though I didn't do any internship with LPG, I still landed a job here just because I had variety of experience and I was well-rounded in what I did. In my resume, it shows that. Like, I worked as a leader too. I was a flight commander at Air Force, and then I was a network engineer at Dell. I worked in all different fields. I even worked in the library of my university just to get a different experience as a systems on my systems, what I was working on. So there are different ways you can get the experience. It's not always that you need to have experience with that company. They don't always look for that. I think personally the person should have well-rounded experience all over, and also it's really important that you work on it while you are graduating. Just before, but once you graduate, it's kind of too late, I'm going to say.
So the main message is build your communication skills, build your experience so that you stand out and you can hatch a successful career just like you?
That's true, and that's exact, I'm going to say.
Well, thank you very, very much for joining us for this 3-part series. I hope that you've all learned something from Raihan and his experience, and good luck with the rest of your career.
Thank you very much.